Hurry.
Call this Marshall County Fiscal Court Special Called Meeting, September 20th, 2024 to order. First item on the agenda is a tax rate order. Mr. Pagel.
Okay, we have the 2024 tax rates in order relating to the adoption. In order relating to the adoption of the 2024 Marshall County tax rates, whereas the Kentucky State Revenue Cabinet has certified the Marshall County property assessments as real estate $2,670,086,047, tangible personal property at $382,887,401, public service companies, both real and personal, $128,205,942, motor vehicles, $377,490,612, watercraft, $50,834,581, aircraft, $170,294, non-commercial watercraft, $1,479,989, inventory in transit, $121,954,109, other agricultural products, $514,300. Now therefore, it is ordained by the Fiscal Court of Marshall County, Kentucky, Section 1, in accordance with KRS 68245 through 68249, there is levied for the year 2024 the general ad valorem tax per $100 assessed valuation on all taxable property within the jurisdiction for the general fund, and such additional tax rates for each special district or other fund as indicated. For the general fund, real estate 7.8, tangible personal 7.8, health district 6.1, tangible 6.1, hospital district 3.4, tangible 3.56, library district 8.1, tangible personal 8.1, all the tangibles tangible personal, refuse district 7.3, real estate, tangibles also 7.3, extension district, real estate 1.6, tangible 1.65, soil conservation 0.6 for real estate, nothing for tangible, Gilbertsville Fire District, real estate 8.5, tangible 8.5, East Marshall Fire District, real estate 9.4, tangible 9.4, Possum Trot Sharp Fire District, real estate 6.8, tangible 6.8, Bryansburg Draftonville Palma, real estate 10, tangible 10, West Marshall Fire District, real estate 8.25, tangible 8.25, Fair Dealing Olive Fire District, real estate 10, tangible 10. And South Marshall Fire District, real estate 9.5, tangible 9.5. Section 2, in accordance with KRS 132.487, there is levied for the year 2024 the tax rate of 11.2 cents per $100 of the taxable value of motor vehicles and watercrafts registered in Marshall County. Section 3, in accordance with KRS 136.575, there is levied for the year 2024 the tax rate of 27 thousandths of 1%, 25 thousandths of 1% on bank deposits held by all financial institutes within the County of Marshall. Section 4, this order shall be published in the Tribune Courier newspaper by title and summary within 30 days following adoption. Section 5, this order becomes effective upon passage and clarification. Order passed this 20th day of September 2024.
Need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item was brought to our attention. Election Day, being a presidential election, is a federal holiday as well as a state. Need to see if we have a motion to add Election Day, November 5th, as a county holiday.
So moved.
I'll second it so we can discuss it at least.
Okay.
Sorry.
Motion second. Any discussion?
So I feel like we talked about this when we approved the, when we
Yearly
approved
holiday.
the vacation, the holiday stuff, did we not?
It seems like we did, but I can't say with certainty that we did. I know we
Yeah.
talked about overtime and stuff related to holidays.
Because I don't know if we didn't budget for it, is the point, that I remember anyway, did we? She's not here, but I mean, if it wasn't on there, I'm assuming we didn't budget for it. So what we're gonna be up against is overtime, right? So we'll have to, I mean, as far as the sheriff's department, we'll be paying what? Or well, anybody.
It's an extra 8
right?
hours
Is
for
that-
everybody, yeah.
Anybody that works will get an extra 8 hours that day, correct? Well, the people that don't work will get 8 hours, but the people that work still have to work. Will get an extra 8 hours. So, I mean, I'm sure that doesn't affect the county court clerk, because obviously they knew. I mean, you know that on theirs. I assume she's got that in the budget. But 911, jail,
SO.
and the SO will be out an extra day, 8-hour pay for anybody working that day.
And the officers working the polls also.
Wish I remember what the entire discussion that we had about this, and if we decide, or if we really didn't
I
think
thought we
about it.
put it on there, but I may be,
Let's table it.
When the initial state holiday schedule came out last November, election day was off. Which is why we didn't add it.
and we just never added it.
I mean, I know it's an issue with the judicial building, you mentioned it, when we have federal holidays, right?
Well, not necessarily federal, because there are some federal holidays that the state does not do, like Columbus Day is one of them.
So the state messed up in this particular case, you think, and didn't have it on there? Like, were y'all planning on, did you think y'all were off anyway?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
It was brought to my attention that it is a state holiday, and I checked the website, and sure enough, it is. So all the judicial and executive branches will be closed that day.
It just amazes me that if the state,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think our whole discussion was that we'll do what the state, we'll go with what the state did, and then they change that after the fact.
I mean,
So we want
to
to call the
answer your
state back
question,
and
yeah,
ask
we,
for-
we have discussed it. You know, it seems like we kind of discuss it almost every year. But I can't remember if we discussed it this year or if we discussed it last year, because it was the state election, constitutional officers were on the ballot last year.
Maybe it was over a year.
I don't know if it was last year or this year. I can't remember.
Yeah.
They run together. But I do remember there also being a discussion one year about the clerk's office, county clerk's office, being given a day because they had to work that day. I remember that being.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing, is that when, yeah. I guess that's the other thing to consider too. Because what do you do? I mean, that would be the only office that would be open in the courthouse, right?
This one, yeah. And then the other one, nobody would be there, I wouldn't think.
think after talking through this, I don't think we did budget it because it wasn't.
I don't think we did either.
I'm gonna make a suggestion. We
'Cause
table
we-
this. One more meeting's not gonna make any difference on the decision.
Is it not? Okay.
I withdraw my motion.
Because it's like the first day of October, right, when we meet?
Yes.
Maybe, something like that.
Yeah, it's early October.
Yeah, I just would like to see what we talked about and then also get a figure on, okay, what's it gonna cost?
Yeah.
I mean, we need to know what it's gonna cost because we gotta, within the motion, figure
Right.
out how we're gonna
Right.
pay for it.
Motion withdrawn to have a
And
motion.
then send the bill to the state
Yeah.
and ask that they,
I move
does
to
that sound
table it.
right?
I'll move
And
to
the federal
table it.
government too.
And the federal government, okay. So
Motion.
half and half, you think,
Yes.
or should
Yeah, we can request that they
split the
it.
bill?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we can request that. That sounds like you are telling me it probably won't happen.
Yeah, you can put it in an order if you want to.
Oh, okay, we can
Yeah.
even do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
They'll get filed in the same spot.
And then who, if they do not go, if they don't do it, then who do we go after? The president
Yeah.
and the governor? Okay. That'll be interesting.
It seems legit.
Seems like it's a possibility.
Motion, do I have a second?
To send it to the president and the governor? Is that, I didn't make that motion.
Commissioner McGuire made a motion.
Oh, to take his, I'll second taking his, back.
Well, to.
To table it till.
Table it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second
Motion,
that then.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Yes, sir, Marty. Marty, sorry.
I think he said aye.
Oh, okay. Well, the next thing we had on here, in case that passed, was to reschedule that, so we'll just bypass that. Needed it on here because we couldn't change the agenda. Okay, board appointments. Need a motion to appoint Jason Story to the Palma Bryansburg Fire Department Board to fill the vacated term of Weldon Solomon, term to expire 6/30/26.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to appoint Joel Pace to the Fair Dealing Olive Fire Board to fill the vacated term of Natalie Bradley, term to expire 6/30/27.
So moved.
Motions are second?
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to go into executive session to discuss litigation of personnel per KRS 61.810, 1C and F.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. You call the meeting back to order to have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Not